Good morning, everyone. How's it going? I'm in the middle of traffic, so I didn't start my video earlier, but I had to make a call. But anyways, how's everybody doing this morning? It's another day, another week, another chance to get it right. Before I get into this video, I want to make sure that you subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, people, because I want you to know when I'm going to drop something and be able to see it right on time. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys are having a great week so far, great morning so far. First of all, I was in a funk. My grandma's birthday was a few days ago, her heavenly birthday. She's no longer here. If you don't know, she passed in 2015. She was 94 years old. And, you know, every year is different. Some years I'm like, okay, let me just, go to Norms. Let me do something fun for her. And some years I'm just like down about it, I'm always down about it, but sometimes I'm more uplifted, sometimes I'm more down. I think last year I went to Norms because she loves going to Norms. She loved going to Norm's restaurants. I always talk about this when I do like jokes or references of restaurants, and it was her favorite place. To me, it's okay. I like Norm's, but she loved going there, and she was saying, just give me a soup and salad. And I'm like, Granny, the soup and salad costs the same as a meal. She called herself wanting to be like, frugal. She didn't want to spend a lot of money. And I'm like, it just costs the same. So I would get her like a pork chop. I would get her soup and salad. She's like, this is too much. And then she'd eat it and take it home. And she always loved leftovers. If you gave her a little piece of something, she would cut that piece in half and take the rest for home. She's like, I can't eat it all. It's like something in her mind. But her birthday was the other day. And I was just going through it. Like, I don't know. This year I was just thinking about everything, thinking about getting older, thinking about life, death, and I really miss my grandma. I remember I could talk to her about anything. I used to just pick her brain all the time about, just any and everything, and I feel like I really need her now as I get older, because I would love to say, like, I would love to ask her, how was your life in your 30s, and what were you doing at this point, and what should I do, and, just ask for guidance. I have my mom in my life, but I just would love to have those conversations. And now, you can record a lot more and post things. And I would have loved to have kept like a diary of my grandmother with like a phone. And I used to take videos and pictures and stuff on my old cameras and stuff. But in 2015, like, the technology wasn't amazing. So I just, it's like, I know she's with me. I see little signs, and sometimes she just pops in my head, and things that she did pop in my head. But I really could use her right now. And I was thinking about people that have lost their moms or their grandmothers, or people that are just a big figure in their life. And I just can't imagine. Like, I know it's hard. Imagine if that's the only person you have, or that's the only person you call every morning. And I really feel for people, and because I know how it feels. Like, my grandmother was literally my best friend. Like, I know people say that, but I really would, like, I was riding or dying for my grandmother, and her too. Like, she was always there for me. And I remember our relationship when I was younger. I just saw her as an older person, like, it's just an older person to be around, but she was always so sweet, and she always had me around her. Like, I would go pay bills. I remember going to the cemetery with her. She'd go pay her the bill for her plot. And it's like, I'm going to a cemetery at like 6 years old. I'm like, where the hell am I going? But she's like, I want to make this payment. And when she passed, we didn't have to pay for much. She already had everything paid for, from the food at the repast to all the little details. She had everything paid for, and she was just a soldier, and I wish I could talk to her about things. It's like, me at my age, I'm like, should I go buy something, and it's like, it's cryptic, but I went every month to the cemetery to pay for that stuff with my grandmother. She was just about her bills. And I went to the store the other day and I saw like one of those like National Enquirer magazines or whatever, and I was thinking about my grandmother. It like triggered something in my mind. I was thinking about how she used to order the TV Guide magazine. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's the TV Guide. Like now, if you have cable or TV, you can look and it'll show like what's coming up or what's on. But she would literally have this magazine go to her house and mark down what she was going to watch during the week. So she was like really she was funny like that, because she's like, I used to tell her, Granny, the TV shows what's gonna play. She's like, I don't want to do that. I want to see what I'm gonna be able to watch, and I want to schedule it. And she really would highlight the TV shows, and like she would highlight like Price is Right. I'm gonna watch this at 9 a.m. Like she had to have her schedule set. And then I was thinking about, she had this little Rolodex of like people's she had like these little cards of people's information, and she goes, can you look this up for me? It'll be like Jan Smith, so I'd look it up for her. And I don't know, I was really going through it this weekend. I was just in a funk the other day on her birthday, and I'm like, man, I want to honor her and be like happy, but I just really miss her. I was kind of being like a human that day, and I was being like selfish. So yeah, I just, I feel like if you're struggling and you really miss somebody, it's okay to be like, I'm not okay today. And sometimes I try to like uplift my family or uplift others, and I'm just like, sometimes I need uplifting, and I messaged my family. We started a whole thread of like sending pictures, and my brother, I think it was my brother, who sent a picture that I don't have anymore. We had a bunch of pictures of my grandmother in a computer that my mom had, but I think it crashed or something. And there was like so many awesome pictures that I uploaded to, and I just don't have them. And it sucks because like I'll post something like a happy birthday post, or I'll look through pictures and I only have the same few pictures. I have a lot of pictures of her, but I'm just like, damn, I know there's so many other pictures, but what's good is that I have the memories of her, and I'll never forget those. And sometimes things pop in my head. I go, oh, I forgot we did that. So I just miss my grandma so much. I just don't know. I'm like, what's ahead of me in this life? Because I would love to compare my life now to my grandmother's life when she was my age, and think like, how do I do this? Or what should I be doing? Or, I would love some guidance as far as her, because I know like she came to Los Angeles from North Carolina like when she was in her 40s or maybe late 30s. So I'm like, is this around the time where you're like, I need to change? Like, is that what I'm feeling? And it's just, I just wonder if I'm on the right path in honoring her, so I don't know. I've been emotional these last few days, because I just as I get older, I'm just like, man, life is wild. And I'm thinking like, if I live until 94, what is my life gonna be? What is my legacy? What is my, what am I gonna leave on this earth? Am I gonna make an impact on somebody like she made an impact on me? And it's like, I just been thinking about all of this, and I'm like, what a blessing. I'm in my 30s now. What a blessing to live till you're 90. And then I'm also like, how scary, all the people in your life will come and go. Like, there's lessons, I was just thinking about everything. I just been thinking about all of it. But yeah, so I've been going through it this weekend. I just want to update you, I did not post my podcast yet. It will be out tonight or tomorrow. I had some stuff going on. I wasn't able to complete it, but I will do it tonight or tomorrow. It'll be out there. Yeah, just thank you guys for watching. I'm just rambling. But if you have anybody in your life that you miss, just stay strong. It's hard. Grief is like, it's definitely an up and down thing, because sometimes I'll literally start cracking up in my car by myself, and I'm like, my grandma was crazy. And I'm like, am I turning into my grandma? Or, I think about all the people that I've lost, and I'm like, wow, I wish I had more time with them. It's a selfish thing to say, because if you believe in God or whatever you believe in, you would know that it's like, okay, whatever happened, and, you know, they're in heaven, hopefully, or whatever you believe, but it's like, you want them next to you, and it's hard to come to terms with that sometimes, that like they're not next to you. You can't hug them. I would give anything for a hug from my grandmother, you know. I just love those hugs. And my grandmother was not a big hugger, but I made her into a hugger with me. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Just stay strong. It's another week, another month. It's February. It's coming to the close of February, and we just got to keep being positive and make this a great year, because I know it can be. There's so much happening in the world, and you know, we just have to keep pushing. But don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and if you have a good comment or somebody that you missed, shout them out in the comments. And yeah, I will probably do another video later. We shall see. I'll let you guys know what's going on. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys. And I love you, Granny Annie. I miss you so much. I love you. And love you guys too. Thank you. Later.